Are you ready?
That your side is shine.
Yeah, lights when I blast it.
I'm trying to see if that light can come.
Vin bitch.
Hi guys. Hi guys. Welcome
Again
to the channel. We've got another story, guys. If you see something on my t-shirt here, just ignore it, because I've been eating, I've been drinking, and I'm a messy drinker.
Is this comfort eating? Just let me know. Do you need help, Viola? She might just need help.
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good. So what are we doing? Story time.
Story time.
Story time. So this story time, yeah, I've been thinking about it, but I said, you know what, let me finally just do it. Let me just do it, because this story time is so similar to what I had on my channel before, but this is just a different person, you know. So guys, I got cheated on again.
Oops, he did it again.
Guys, this time around, this person didn't only cheat on me, he got married on my ass.
No!
He literally got married to someone, like literally. Let me just go into the story time.
How about, has anyone got anything to say before we put the couples together? Bitch! I do.
What do you want to say?
That is so horrible. Anyway, let's just listen. You're a bad demon.
Let's not say,
it's
not even Yoruba, you know. But that's too personal. Let's not go into too much detail.
Okay, let's move on.
But it's all past. This has been a while that this happened. I'm
so
over it now.
Chill, relax.
But I just thought, you know what? Let me just give you guys a little insight.
Sorry to cut you short. I knew there was a reason why she was comfort eating. Anyway,
Guys,
moving on.
I haven't had lunch. This is my lunch, so there's nothing I can find. This is a story time from time ago, guys. So
okay,
it's definitely something that happened a long time ago, and I'm over it.
Okay. Let's believe her. Okay.
So, guys, this person, yeah, I was in a serious relationship with. We were dating. Can you know? We were dating for, I think, 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. So it was someone that, like, he was a relationship person. So, and I was never really used to a relationship before I met him, but he kind of brought me into that relationship world where I felt like I really dated someone. We spent a lot of time together. We always chill. I always chilled at his place. He chilled at my place. Sometimes I'll go there. I'll even go to work from his house. So it was like a full-on relationship. He was a really nice person. He respected me. Well, let me not say he respected me, because if he cheated on me, he probably didn't.
Oh, well, then he did. Basically,
he did treat me okay in the relationship. Like, he gave me everything I wanted in a way, obviously apart from loyalty. So yeah, we dated for 2 years, and while we were dating, he did cheat on me. So it's not first.
You should know the signs. What? Remember our previous videos?
I shouldn't say this story time. Why is it?
Girl, well,
yeah,
move on.
He did cheat on me while we were in the relationship, and funny enough, I cheated as well.
Well.
But mine was not that deep though. Mine was...
Look at her trying to level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up.
Trust me, guys. Mine was really... Oh, Lord.
Is that him again? Oh,
no. Well, mine was not that deep, because I didn't go to the point of like being like sexually involved with the person or anything like that.
Okay.
But I kind of like went on date. He caught me going out on a date at one point. That's another story time, guys. That was the funniest thing ever. It wasn't anything. It was just one of those things where we had an issue in the relationship, and then I thought, you know what, I might as well go on a date, and then he caught me. So it was something like, it wasn't anything too deep, because I wouldn't cheat on someone if I'm in a relationship with them, especially going down all the way to doing the dirt, you know. No. But that was after he had cheated on me. Going on a date was even like, this guy has done it to me before, and he might do it again, so I might as well do what I want. He's not married to me.
Trying to be one
guys, I dated this guy for 2 years, and he didn't have his papers. So which well,
guys,
no. the good thing about this guy was that he told me from the beginning. Like, it wasn't like he was trying to use me for papers because...
Well, that's how abusers they do, you know. It just makes, you know, this is the case, but there's always something on.
No, trust me. He wasn't trying to use me. He was very upfront with me. He told me that this is his situation right from the beginning. So I kind of knew where I was, and I kind of knew what his situation was. I knew he didn't have his papers, and I always thought to myself that if the relationship worked, then maybe with time, if we end up like settling down together, then he's gonna have his papers one day. So but I didn't want to do it in his own time. I wanted to do it in my own time. So basically I knew that I want to get married, let's say after uni and things like that. So I wasn't gonna rush myself to get married before uni just because he was ready.
But his time was ticking, wasn't it?
Yeah, his time was ticking. So I knew at the back of my mind that I wouldn't do it when I'm not ready, because I don't want a situation where, you know, in future people always regret this type of decisions later on. They say is that they don't end up with the guy or whatever. So I didn't want a situation where I'm going to regret it, because I feel like if I do it in my own time, then I wouldn't regret it if it doesn't work out good in future, you know, because I will know I done it when I wanted to do it, not when like he wanted me to do it.
But do you think that there's a part of him that deep down really wants to be with you, but he was very desperate because, you know, the immigration was on his door?
No, I don't think he was desperate. I think because when I met him, he was already going through stuff to sort himself out already. So he wasn't really dependent on me, but if I had done it for him, then it would have been good and he would have been grateful. But he wasn't totally dependent. I don't know him. I don't know what he was thinking in his head, but that's the impression that I got. At some point in our relationship, whatever it was that he was trying to do to get his papers didn't work, so he had to like leave the country. He was planning to leave, and I was really sad because I felt like, wow, a guy that I've been in a relationship with for 2 years is about to go left.
That cheated on you in between. Yeah, move it on.
I did feel sad that he was gonna leave, but he was gonna leave to another. It's not like he was going back to Africa. He was going to another country. So I was quite sad, but we decided that we're still gonna be in a relationship and see how things go. And I did feel bad that I should have helped him with the paper thing, but I did feel too bad because
you don't want to get trapped. No.
Trust me, I always wanted to do it in my own time, and thank God maybe that was a sign.
You did the right thing.
Trust me. So yeah,
good on you.
He left and he went to the country that he went to, and we were dating, you know, and I was actually so determined to like be faithful to him. I was really determined to like keep the long distance going. Well, we were talking most of the time and things like that, and it was pretty good. You know, he was still a bit supportive while he was obviously where he was.
Was it the Benjamin
trying to sort himself out? So yeah, guys. I think 5 or 4 months into when he went, he started behaving a bit different to the way he would normally behave. He wasn't calling me as much as he would normally call me. Like, something was just off, and I sensed it. So I did tell him. I was like, something is a bit off, and that he was like, oh no, you don't put much effort into it, and then you always think something is off. So I started putting in the effort. I actually did an experiment for like 1 week. I said, you know what, I'm going to call this guy for 1 week consistently and put in that effort and see if it's actually me. I done it for a week and it didn't work, and I still felt like he was still distant. So I kind of just, you know, I easily give up on things. When I put in my effort and I feel like it's not going anywhere, I just kind of give up. Both of us just kind of like started growing apart at some point. I stopped putting in the effort. He too obviously was doing whatever he was doing, you know, and then he'll be telling me, he was giving me some random, what was he normally saying? He said, I remember one of the excuses. He was like, do I know what's going on in America? In my head, I'm like, how does what is going on? How does what is going on?
Are you related to Donald Trump?
Bye-bye. He actually used Donald Trump. He was like, Donald Trump. In my head, I'm like, how does Donald Trump or what is going on in America, how does it affect my relationship with you? If you're going to call me to say, Viola, are you okay, or have you eaten today? Is it Donald Trump or the state of America that will
Go.
The state of America is not going to affect you, you know? So I just, when he was giving us lame excuses, I just knew that it was something more.
It's going to be a very sad gory tale.
Thank you.
Move it on.
I traveled to Canada at some point in the year, and before I traveled, he was talking about seeing me when I come to Canada, because obviously he was in America. So
I did remember that.
Yeah, he wanted me to come, because I was going to Canada to see my mom. So guys, my mom know about this guy, you know, and my mom always was not sure about this guy. She always had like, you know, But he was telling me that, oh, when I come to Canada, he's going to pay my flight to come to America to see him and things like that. But I was like, you know what, I'm going to see my mom for a couple of weeks, and I don't think leaving my mom to go to see you is going to... My mom wants that time, you know, with her kids. So I don't think it's going to be possible, but let's see what happens. So that was our agreement, you know. At first, I was like, oh, no, it's not going to happen. But he said, Viola, if you're in a relationship, you have to make an effort. He was really going in with me, like, oh, you have to make an effort. You have to tell your mom that you're going to see me, blah, blah, blah. But I was like, you know what, let me get to Canada first and see how my mom is going. It's like, if my mom is cool with me going for like 3 or 4 days, then fine. The day that I was traveling to Canada, this guy messaged me and was like, oh, have a safe trip and that. And guys, that was our last discussion that me and this guy had. The whole time while I was in Canada, no one said anything to anyone. Even the fact that he had said I'm gonna come see him, nothing was said. Looking back now, there's a reason behind that. I spent my holidays, I finished my holidays, and I came back to London. And then I was like, for 3 weeks, this guy didn't talk to me. I carried on my life normally as I would normally do. And then we're not talking. And then all of a sudden, I was still following him on Instagram. I had not blocked him or anywhere. I was still following him on Instagram.
Doing the little detective stuff.
I wasn't watching his Snapchat or anything, but I just had him on Instagram.
Swear Bible.
No, I was watching his snaps. When you don't want to be thinking about someone.
Yeah, I get what
you just have to stop looking at anything that has to do with them. I had him on Instagram. And then one day, I think a month from the day when he messaged me to have a safe trip when I was going to Canada. He posted a picture of him and a woman on his Instagram while I was there, you know. He posted a picture of, like, you know, their legs. You know, they took a picture of their legs together. And then he posted a picture and I was like, at first I was really shocked.
If that was me, you have no more legs, boy. I'll go psycho on your ass.
He posted a picture with showing his legs and the lady's legs, and then he was writing stuff about
her dried ass leg, wrinkled old.
Oh God!
My God, dropping leg.
Yeah.
Going on.
So he did post a picture, and I was like, wow.
Let's just give 5 minutes of silence for that. That must have been shocking for you.
As much as, I was shocked. As much as I wasn't talking to him for a month or whatever, there was no closure to the relationship yet. So to see that was a bit like, wow, why didn't you just tell me that, you know what, this is what's going on with me? I was shocked for at least a week, you know. I went through that period of
limbo.
That period that period where you're like, wow, I can't believe this happened to me. Wow, I can't believe, you know, one of those random periods. But I was over it very quickly, guys. Very quickly, because
you're badass bitch. I'm a badass bitch.
I was over it very quickly because I'm the kind of person, if you do me wrong, it's easier for me to get over you, because I feel like I shouldn't be interested in someone that is not treating me well, you know. So when it just takes me a while, like let's say a week or so, to like process everything. But once everything sets in, that's it.
Bye bye.
That chapter is crossed. I think after that he posted something else. I think he posted another picture. I'm not sure what it was. And then that was when, you know what, I just unfollowed him on Instagram. And then I think later on he too unfollowed me. And then I was like, Viola, it's time for you to move on, you know. And then I moved on. Like, my best friend was so shocked because she really liked this guy. Like, she literally thought like that was the guy that I was gonna be with forever. And I always told her, I was like, you never know what can happen, man. This life is very funny. But yeah, I told all my friends, and all of them were a bit shocked because they felt like, wow, it was the one time when I was in a relationship for long, so no one really expected that to come. 2 or 3 months into that, I think he was following one of my other friends. My friend messaged me and was like, she thinks my guy is married. And I was like, what? So I now went to his page then. And then that was when I saw that this guy is officially in a relationship with someone else.
Boy.
And I was like, that was quick. Then he said in that maybe it's because of the papers, you know. Because maybe,
he was desperate.
You know, but then I thought to myself, like, he should have just had the decency to just tell me that, you know what, Viola, this is what's going on and I have to sort myself out.
And I personally think what made it even worse is the fact that you were in a distant relationship. So many things can happen when you're in a distant relationship.
I think it's more than just being a distant relationship, because I feel like he wanted to sort himself out. Like, he was looking for a way to sort himself out. So he would have done it regardless. But what triggered me was, you know, when I was going to Canada, why did he want to see me?
But have you seen the lady though?
Yeah, I have.
Is she pretty?
She is a nice looking lady.
You
But
look
no. I could care less what she looks like.
The fact that the first thing you could press was her leg. Oh.
No, she's a nice looking
Oh,
lady.
you're a good girl. Well,
she's So I just thought to myself, imagine, yeah, if I had gone to Canada and gone to see that guy. Maybe I would have gone to see him with the hopes that I'm still in a relationship with him, but he's already doing something else.
I don't know, just had this last piece off you, and then like, that would have been even more painful.
That's the reason why God really protected.
That would have even damaged you
know,
more.
I actually felt really bad when I went to Canada and I couldn't see him, because my best friend was like, "Oh, Viola, yeah, you're just close to him. Why don't you go and see him?" So when I didn't go, I actually felt bad, and I actually felt like maybe that's why he didn't talk to me, because I thought, you know what, maybe the guy just thinks I can't sacrifice for him. But looking back now, I'm like, wow, that was God's way of like protecting me at that point. I'm sure at that point when I was in Canada or whatever, he was definitely already talking to that woman, or maybe even from London, him and the woman were already communicating, but I just did not know. So I'm happy I didn't go. So yeah, moving forward, guys, rather he came straight to me, you know, and just tell me, and then I would have understood him, because I would understand that he's trying to sort himself out, you know. That was the only bit that I was mad at, but I wasn't mad at the fact that he found love and he was married to whoever.
Is it really love?
Because
move it on.
Sorry for the guy.
I know, move it on.
So if you're not angry at someone, you're gonna get your own blessing, you know. So I believe that everyone
is so true.
Thank you. I believe that if you found out someone was lying to you or trying to deceive you, trust me, you don't need to revenge. You just need to sit back and watch.
And don't forget,
you know?
Karma, that girl called Karma, she's a badass bitch.
It's not the girl, it's him. It's
not
him.
Because Karma is a girl. You know that girl
Thank
called
you.
Karma? She's a badass bitch.
I'm good at accepting my fate and just sitting in my zone and watching things happen. That's me. That's what I'm good at. Oga went to get married. The woman that he got married to, she's quite famous and she has a lot of money.
Go digger. So
I don't know if that was his reason for being with her, but that's up to them. I can't judge them. My friend messaged me one day and was like, that guy, like that my ex has deleted the pictures of that woman off his page. And I was like, what's going on? Only for me to now go back to the woman. I went to his page and I didn't see any pictures. Like he was always putting his page on private and back off private or whatever. When the page was not on private, then I saw that there was no pictures of the lady. And then I was like, this is what? It's been what? I don't know if it's been up to 6 months since all of this started.
Came really quickly though.
Babe, it came so quick. It came so quick.
Come on. Kama was busy doing her makeup. And like,
guess what? I now went to the lady's page and then I saw the lady changed her name from Mrs. to Miss. Well, like that literally just confirmed everything for me.
Americans though.
No. She changed it. What? Americans have their name as Miss.
No, they don't. No, they don't take bullshit.
They don't take bullshit.
When you're a bag of bullshit, they smell bullshit. They don't take bullshit. They don't experience bullshit. They don't take goodbye bullshit.
Guys, that name went from Mrs. to Miss.
From a 0 to 100 really quickly.
They had money. Like you will think there's no problems, you know. You will think they're in paradise, but you see, karma always comes, you know.
She was.
And this is a guy. This is a guy. Yeah. When I used to date when this guy was in London, yeah. When I done that story time about when that guy or the other guy cheated on me, so I remember mentioning this to him. He acted like he was surprised, only for him to turn around and like do that to me a couple of years later, you know. So guys, what really goes around does come around. And not to forget, he started messaging me.
Boy, nah. We don't smell bullshit. We don't experience bullshit a second time.
Out of the blue, he started messaging me.
Stay in the blue. Bye-bye.
I was just very upfront with him. Like, congratulations. He was like, congratulations to what? I said, oh, you got married. Congratulations on your marriage. He was like, what marriage? And then he said, old news. He told me to stay updated.
No,
I said, I don't need to stay updated on your life.
Me, the moment he said old news, that's a cue for me to be a bitch up like you. By 2018, move it on.
Oh, guys, but yeah, that was what happened, guys. That was how I got, like, my ass got married on a second time.
Oh no.
Please, let it not happen the third time. Oh.
God forbid.
If you are coming to me this year, or if you're coming to me, you better be my husband. You better be ready to settle down, because I'm not taking no shit this year.
No bullshit.
Okay.
Don't smell it. Don't live in it.
Oh, too pretty for this shit. I've got so much worth. Okay. I'm a wifey material, and I'm not going to take anyone's bullshit. And as for that ex of mine, bad energy, stay
Oh, what was the
Far Away.
Ariana Grande song? Thank you. You know what I mean.
Is it next?
Yeah.
Thank you. Next.
Move it on.
But yeah, guys, that story is done and dusted. If you could take anything from this story, guys, just take it and then just trust. Always pray about your relationships and trust that God is going to take you where you need to be. If you're watching this and you're a guy as well, do better. We need more black, good, truthful, like just be straightforward. If you feel like you've got to a point in your life where you need to make a decision to please you or for your life, just message that girl. You could have just easily said to me, Viola, this is what's happening. I need to sort myself out. I might be heartbroken at the moment, but I'm going to appreciate you better and I'm going to respect you for, like, you know, doing that. And for example, if he had come to me and told me from the beginning and then things didn't work with this lady, what makes him think I won't maybe give him a chance later on in future? Because I'll think about it and I'll think, hold on, the guy actually was straightforward with me and he told me this at this point, you know, he was being straight with me. So now that things didn't work, maybe if I'm ready now for it, I can do it for you. Life can actually be that simple. But the thing is, people try to hide things, people try to, you know, sugarcoat things, people try to use people, and this is how people end up in the worst situation that you were before. So deuces. That's the end of my story, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Comment in the comment section, let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you liked it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.